Hi everybody, my name is Confais-Morieux and I am one of the co-founders of Talentail. We're located here in Paris and I am in charge of business development and marketing. I've been active for more than 20 years and focusing on psychometric tests for overall 15 years. Whether it relates to English proficiency or HR assessments, this is something I've been doing and I really actually love it. I strongly believe that soft skills assessments can really help for you to get to know yourself better. And from there on, you can learn to be a better person in your everyday life at work, as a colleague or as a manager.
I'm Céline Jouffray and I'm also one of the co-founders of Talentail, but I'm on the R&D side. I have a PhD in psychology and since almost 20 years I'm conceiving assessment tools to identify human potential, to help talents and companies to find their match and be the best of themselves. I also teach at university and business schools on psychometrics, interaction between persons and situations, and how to use assessment in HR process.
So I'd like to tell you the story of Talentail. There are 3 of us embarked in this journey: Céline, Eric, and myself. By the way, Eric also holds a PhD in assessment systems and innovation. He is our expert in simulation-based evaluation method. Talentail provides assessments around the trendy soft skills. Soft skills is our specialty. One word about the assessments. We took the tools from Lincoln to try to work to improve them, to expand them, and to be able to collect data to build our own R&D and statistics. And in the future, we hope to be able to publish some research work around these data. Our organization is coming live this summer 2023, and we're really excited to present Talentail to the market. Of course, this isn't a new market, but we are convinced that our HR assessments can help reliably and with some unique tools address the specific needs of talent agents, whether they come from the corporate world or from the sports and leisure community. So in this short masterclass, I'd like to present to you the set of tools we have, how they can actually improve your role as talent agents, and how to make it sustainable. And Céline will take over to present to you 2 specific tools we feel you must know about. Let's talk about the tools. We first have a fair set of questionnaires that describe work personalities. Very simply, these tools help to assess the professional behavior, the motivations, and/or the management qualities of a talent. In this area, we have 5 different tools: Tell Me More, Tell Team Lead, Tell Manager, Tell Sales, and MSA, which stands for Management Style Analysis. We then have some tools that have a very specific purpose. These are called in-baskets. The word basically describes a situational exercise where you're confronted with a virtual situation. And in your virtual position, you actually have to tackle some real situations and problems by making choices among several options. These situational judgment tests are great to assess your operational level in a certain job position or to check the efficiency of your management mode. We also added to this category or Horizon, which is a unique, serious game enabling you to assess transformation leadership potential. But you'll get more on this with Céline in just a few moments. The last category is less of a focus for this masterclass, but keep in mind that we have 2 different tools. Vega 360, which provides feedback to managers on their own perception of themselves and how others see them. Last but not least, Tell Me More Job helps to determine the soft skills required for a specific job position. It is particularly useful when you're confronted with a client who cannot make up his mind about the right talents to fill a position. It is often that they are not clear about the soft skills required for that job. So we've seen the different tools of Talentail, but you're asking yourself rightly, how does it help me? Well, as a talent agent, you are the one to take your talent by the hand. You're the first one, actually. What you're really trying to do is build a relationship of trust. You start with the recruitment process. Once after a first touch point, having your talent take the Tell Me More assessment helps you have a refined understanding of how they will behave in the workplace. And you can already address in your next exchange some specific areas for them to look out for or to underline as they go on with the interview process. You are already actually supporting your talent and letting them know exactly who they are. Sometimes, some of them are not aware of what they could do better and what they're really good at. Once your talent is recruited, you go on with you want to make sure that they are onboarded properly. And that stage is not always easy. You will help your talent in letting them know what soft skills they should be activating to make sure they are a fit in their new organization, environment, team, or group. Even with the same Tell Me More tool, you can actually continue to assess your talent's soft skills evolution and to continue to work on their further development. This continuous attention to who they are and who they are becoming is one part of your dedicated support to them. All along their career, you are able to support them in using many different tools to grow them further as managers or specialists. Every tool they take is actually an opportunity for you to check in and to bring valuable insights to them. Your support is not only just dedicated, but it is lifelong, sustainable. You are empowered with knowledge about your talent, soft skills, and evolution, and you will know how to enhance them, and this will make the relationship they have with you unique and the trust they have in you even stronger. With Talentail, you hold all the cards to make your talent story come to life.
So now let's see concretely. You start a relationship with talents you want to represent. Whether they are sports players, hypers, business talent, artists, designers, creators, technologists, scientists, you name it. To help you know them better and to highlight their soft skills, you can use Tell Me More. Why? Because Tell Me More is a hands-on behavioral tool that assesses your talents, professional behaviors, and motivations. It addresses 4 registers with 15 criteria that allows you to understand. Number 1, the way your talent think, approaches its activities, apprehend its environment. For instance, with a global view or a detailed one. Number 2, how he behaves in a professional environment. And this is really important. Attitudes and personal disposition have a great impact on your performance at work and on a daily basis. Number 3, how they manage their activities. For example, whether they need support or they need autonomy. And number 4, how they interact with other people, their impact on the cohesion and atmosphere in a group and their role in the team. They can be facilitator, leader, or follower. How can you use it? Really simple. You send an invitation to your talents to take the questionnaire online via the SaaS platform, and they will have 105 pairs of questions to answer. Approximately 20 minutes later, when they are done, you will receive an expert report describing the profile and a full report describing precisely their behaviors at work, their strengths, areas of vigilance, and you also get some tips for development and questions to ask. Imagine you have a talent agent of Alice, a promising professional soccer player, and you want to introduce her to a new club and to help on the onboarding in this club. You ask her to take Tell Me More. Here is her profile. What strikes us at first glance is her level of sociability. It means that it's really difficult for her to get in touch at first contact and to make first contact. And she is also self-tempered. So it may be difficult to get to know her also, and it's not easy for her to connect with new people. You certainly already noticed that when you first meet her. And actually, Using a questionnaire is also a good way to get to know people who doesn't speak spontaneously, as it guides you all through the interview. Now, you can also notice that she likes people discussing with her. She likes to get emotionally involved with people and looks for great atmosphere. Discussing with her, you also understand that when she knows people, she'll be a good team player who also takes time to listen to others' point of view and will take the lead only if necessary and as a facilitator. On the intellectual side, we can see that she likes to analyze and think. And during the interview, you notice that she is really skilled at analyzing other players' game and conceptualizing their strategies. Then both the coach and captain can capitalize on this talent. I will not describe all the profile here, but what you need to know and never forget, the most powerful to connect with your talent and to deeply know her, is the debriefing discussion you will have based on their profile. And for that, you need to interview them on each criterion and use active listening. You'll be impressed by the power of this exchange and the impact it will have on your relationship with your talent. Moreover, this tool can be used all along your talent's career and to see evolutions, and then you can work with them hand in hand all along the way. Now, imagine Alice wants some years later to become an entrepreneur. You can propose her to take Horizon. Why? Because Horizon is a serious game that assesses transformational leadership, and it's a good way to see if she has the potential to become a successful entrepreneur. Just to let you know, a serious game in HR is an assessment tool, a situational one, presented in a playful way. In Horizon, you are a new product manager and you have to carry out 5 missions to address these 4 challenges. Deciding on the timing of the market communication, dealing with the unexpected, knowing how to bounce back after a failure, and developing a team. The model behind Horizon is the transformational leadership from Lincoln and inspired by several models of transformation. Among them, we can quote Vyuka's model and the effectuation model of concept of Sarasvati. During her research, she found that successful entrepreneurs are not the ones who follow the classic process of business development, but are the ones who follow a much more personal process using resources that they have and seizing opportunities that they meet. So to summarize, Horizon model of transformation see transformation as a continuum from operational excellence to systematically seeking for innovation and change, and can be resumed in 4 points. Number 1, developing a vision for the future rather than planning everything, anticipating. Number 2, cultivating uncertainty as opposed to managing risk. Number 3, developing confidence in oneself and others instead of controlling them. And number 4, promoting caring, cultivating empathy, coaching rather than closely supervising people. To use it, it is as simple as tell me more. You'll send an invitation to your talents to take the simulation, and they will answer to all the missions. It can take a bit longer as we're in situation and last 40 minutes to 1 hour, but it's pretty much more pleasant to take. And then, the same, you will receive a full report describing your talent's profile. So now, let's see to Alice's profile. So we can see that she is seeking for transformation rather than trying to pursue operational excellence, even though she tends to prefer to control risk rather than living in uncertainty. She can accept risks, but she prefers a balance between controlling them and facing them. And this is quite consistent with her Tell Me More profile. We can also see that on the managerial side, she encourages solidarity and has a collaborative mindset. She is protective and supportive. Here also, it's in accordance with her Tell Me More profile. With some evolution, we can see some maturity in her profile. As you already know her way of working, you follow her evolution. With this complementary tool, you will be really armed to accompany her on this new challenge and be the best agent of her life. We have seen together Horizon and Tell Me More. For sure, you have other tools, but with these two specific ones, you already have good tools to enrich your talent agent role. We hope you find this masterclass useful.
There's still much more to learn. Talentail remains at your disposal for further discussions and to study customized benchmark for your specific markets. So stay tuned for further exchanges. So here are the 5 key takeaways for today. Number 1, Talentail provides tools to assess soft skills. We made them reliable and unique so that they cater to the needs of talent agents.
Number 2, Tell Me More is a hands-on behavioral questionnaire that gives you insights on your talent's professional behaviors and motivations.
Number 3, one of the most powerful ways to create a relationship with a talent and to deeply know them is the debriefing discussion about their profile assessment.
Number 4, practice active listening when debriefing to increase the impact on your relationship with your talent.
And number 5, Talentail's set of tools is diverse to serve different purposes and support the talent management lifecycle, recruitment, onboarding, career, and follow-up.